Hello, we're the Cox family. I'm Jason.
I'm Maria.
I'm Ryan.
I joined 5 years ago, and Maria had already been a member for about 10 years. During that time, we had a son by the name of Ryan here, and we decided that we wanted to look really into a church and make sure that the children's program was something that was strong, something that was headed in the right direction, and Burning Bush fit that. I help out a little bit on Wednesday evenings with Gala. I help control the sound there as the children are practicing all of their songs, getting ready to perform in front of the church on particular Sundays. Those kids are just awesome. They're good kids. You're actually watching them learn. And all of that is done right there in our new facilities. These facilities are awesome.
Children's ministry is very important. We joined the children's department when Ryan was about 2 years old. It was hard to let go of Ryan and just let it be in the Lord's hands of the trust of somebody else taking care of him. But the love and people in Burning Bush that make me feel welcome, and I have a faith in that.
My name is Ryan Alexander Cox, and I'm 6 years old. I play golf, and I'm really good. Well, my favorite thing was Saul, when he turned into good.
One of the things that I like about the facilities is the fact of how secure they are. Ryan gets checked in, he gets checked out. It's something that he's learned to do. It's something that's automatic. He actually goes in, he checks out, he goes to his Sunday school room. You know, several years ago, the leaders of our church had a vision, and that vision included a children's department, and it also included the B3 sanctuary as well, and the kitchen, the coffee shop, everything that we have there. And when you look at that vision and you see what it's going after our children, it's going after our youth. It is an investment that we're putting in them. It's a financial investment, but it's also a spiritual investment as well. It's something that we're going to reap the benefits of this later on, years to come, as these little ones right here grow up and become the leaders of our church.
I'm David Cox.
And I'm Mindy Cox.
I spent 23 years in bivocational pastoral ministry, and one of the most important things in a church is the church's health. And one of the things that I'm seeing at Burning Bush is that we are a multi-generational church, and because of that, we're able to serve different age groups. And with our B3 building, that gives us more ability to provide quality programming for our children and even our young adults. And if you're going to really have a healthy church, you have to have the young adults and the middle-aged adults, because along with them, you have their children and grandchildren. And if you're going to really serve that age group of young and middle-aged adults, you better have a good program for their children, a healthy program. As a former pastor, one of the greatest things that we can do for our pastor, Dennis, and for the staff is to pray for them, to support them, give them encouragement. Pastoring is extremely difficult. It's very challenging. It's a 24/7, 365 job. As we look at what the Lord is doing here at Burning Bush, we really need to look seriously at what Jesus said, that we can lay up treasure in heaven, and it's not just putting money into an offering plate. We're investing into people's lives. We're investing into eternity, and things like that, you can't put a price tag on them. And if we're going to move forward as a church and to accomplish all that God's laid out before us to do, then we need to be very good stewards of what God has given us, and make sure that we're supportive of our staff, that we encourage one another as Christians, and that as a church we seek the Lord's will in all that we do.